Our next speaker is Barry, who is our VPE. He is doing the final speech, Presentation Mastery, Level 1. It's entitled, let's get this right, the Berlin Love Parade. Before we ask Barry on stage, just to go through what he said, what his answer was to my question. I haven't made any improvisations as I already have an exercise bike, weights and a Swiss ball in my room. The only problem though is that I haven't used them much and have been rather ill-disciplined. My new routine starts on Monday, though as I start back to work from home, I need to shift this new gut. Yeah, I've been there, Barry. Okay, so with this speech entitled the Berlin Love Parade, could we have a huge round of applause for Barry? Over to you, Barry.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Guys, do you remember before this lockdown came around how free we all were? Now, when I say free, I mean we were free to travel around the world. We were free to go to music concerts and music festivals. And we were even free to go to the bar on Friday evening. But now things have changed. I think it's very important to look back at some of the great times and not to forget them and use them as a catalyst for some fun times in the future. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests, Guten Abend alle zusammen, dies in der Rede zu Berliner Liebe Parade. That means, good evening everyone, this is a speech about the Berlin Love Parade. I'm honoured to take you back to a time before social distancing was a thing. In fact, the term social distancing is the complete opposite of what you can imagine what the Berlin Love Parade was. The Berlin Love Parade was a gathering of over 1.5 million people in the centre of Berlin. It was an iconic mass gathering of people from all over the world who shared common beliefs. Those people were like-minded, open-minded, and they had a shared love of electronic dance music. I want to take you on a quick journey from its humble beginnings to its unfortunate demise. The parade first was initiated in 1989 by an organisation called the Berlin Underground, and specifically by a DJ by the name of Dr. Mott. It was initially conceived as a political demonstration for peace and international love and respect through love and music. As the years went on, the parade got bigger and bigger and much more popular. The Berlin authorities realised that they needed to change the venue, so they changed it to the biggest park in the centre of Berlin called the Tiergarten. This was an ideal venue because the Tiergarten has got 5 massive long roads, all leading to a massive roundabout which has the Victory Column in the centre of it, also known as the Siegersäule. On top of the Siegersäule there is the Victory statue which became the emblem of the Love Parade. Now, things didn't go quite to plan with moving to the park. Unfortunately, after the 2001 parade, the local veterinarians from the zoo complained that over half of the animals had diarrhea after the parade, with the unfortunate noise of the parade disturbing the animals. The parade normally would start at 12 o'clock on a Saturday and would go on to around 11 o'clock in the evening, and it would involve around 50 trucks with international DJs on each truck with massive sound systems and maybe 50 to 100 people dancing on the floats. Some people would choose to follow the floats of their favourite DJs, or some would just stand by the side of the road and watch the floats go by. The highlight of the day came around 8 p.m. when the sun would go down and all of the floats would come together and encircle the massive roundabout, and all of the sound systems would get linked up to the main stage. At this stage, you had 1.5 million people close, packed together beside each other, dancing, singing, and having the time of their lives. The parade was actually known at one stage as the biggest amateur circus in the entire world. The simple reason is you had hundreds of people climbing on top of lampposts, street signs, telephone boxes, anything they could do to get a better view of the proceedings in front of them. Now, I was very fortunate that I made it to two different love parades in 2003 and 2006. However, after 2003, things started going downhill for the parade. 2004, 2005, it was cancelled because of financial difficulties, and in 2007 and 2008, the same thing again. It then moved out of Berlin to different cities in the east of Germany. And unfortunately, in 2010, the parade came to an end. There was a stampede and 21 people sadly lost their lives and 500 people were injured. Now, as I said at the start of my speech, it's important to look back at the good times and remember how amazing they were. And I look back with fond memories, and I would like to be able to share some of those fond memories with you by showing you a brief show reel of the highlights of the parade from 2006. So I'm going to attempt to share the screen, and I hope it works. So I'm going to just show you a brief minute, if you would like to bear with me. Can you hear that okay? There you go, that's pretty much it. Thank you for coming on my journey tonight with me down memory lane to the Berlin Love Parade. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. Cheers.